Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Sorry I haven't posted it a bit. I've just been doing stuff, various things, with family and don't I really push you to the side. I'm sorry the fan is blowing right now. It is really hot outside. Um, so a fan is nice. That's just blowing directly on me. But Bambi the Reckoning releases in select theaters today. And it's releasing US tomorrow, but in select US theaters it's releasing today. I'm not gonna be able to see it because it's only in Michigan. You got the downstate, you got middle area, and then you got upper peninsula, right? But downstate, that's where more of like the more populated cities are, like Detroit, Bay City, you know. And then you got the middle, which is a more rural area. And then you got upstate, which is kind of populated but kind of rural. It's kind of both, right? But Bambi the Reckoning, what is happening? This movie is getting a limited release. Now with Winnie the Pooh 1, 2, Peter Pan's Neverland Nightmare, um, those got released in all of the theaters, like all theaters around the U.S. Almost every city, you could have a chance to see the movie. Of course, it was only a 3-day release for Winnie the Pooh 2 and Peter Pan, which some Peter Pan movies getting extended. But this movie, it only gets a limited release, which is sad. It's sad because it's an indie movie, and giving it a limited release where it grosses a lot of its money is not a good idea. And then they're releasing it the same day as Fantastic Four, which I'm going to see today. That's what I'm going to see today instead of Bambi the Reckoning. I'm going to see Fantastic Four First Steps. And I bet that's going to be a banger. But I genuinely cannot see Bambi. It's not in the theater that I usually go to. It's only downstate, here in Michigan at least. And I know there's a lot of states that just don't get it at all. Like a lot of like rural states that just don't get the movie at all, and that sucks. That's just trash. Because it's an indie movie, it's already not going to gross a lot of money if it's an indie film, an independent film. It's not going to be in a lot of countries. It's not in the UK. It's not. It's not where it's going to make money, and it just sucks, man. It really sucks for everybody behind it. And I know a lot of it has to do with the releasing. The releasing has just been horrible. The marketing hasn't been good. They don't have a lot. They haven't really been getting a lot of reviews. I mean, they got. Of course, they have like five or six so far on the movie. Only 4 on Rotten Tomatoes right now. Um, but I've been seeing good things about it, and I've been seeing negative things about it. I've been seeing a little bit of both. I think this is just going to be another Twisted Childhood Universe movie. They're just going to push it aside as some stupid horror movie. But it sucks, you know. Not a lot of people are going to be able to see this. My box office predictions. I think it's top. It could make maybe $90,000, and that's just the truth. Unfortunately, that's just the truth. I think at tops it can make 90,000, and I think it's bottom where I think it could go lowest, probably $30,000. It's just not ideal, right? Sorry, had something happening, but it's just really not good for Jagged Edge, because these guys are already on a low budget. They're not going to be able to make any more of these movies if this keeps happening. If this happens for Pinocchio, say they release it on like the same day as Wicked for good, it's just over. It's over after Winnie the Pooh 3. What do you expect? What do you what are you like? They are kind of sabotaging themselves right here because they released it on the same day as a blockbuster movie. They gave it a limited release in the U.S. They released it in not a lot of countries, and it's an independent horror film in a universe that a lot of people already hate. What are you expecting? Like really? Because Jurassic World Rebirth and Superman are also still in theaters, and they're thriving. So releasing a movie between Jurassic World, Superman, and Fantastic Four is just not a good idea. They should have delayed it again to August. They should have used iconic releasing or Fathom events like they used for Winnie 1, 2, and Peter Pan. And they should have released it in more theaters. And they didn't do that. They just didn't like it makes me mad that it just makes me mad. And I'll be waiting for box office results to come out because I don't think they're going to be great. Unfortunately, that's just how it's going to be. Can't really do anything about it. It's too late to delay it. It's too late to get a different releasing. You use seismic releasing that has 2 credits before Bambi the Reckoning that have no box office information. What was going through their mind? I don't know if it's something with money where they couldn't afford it. I don't understand how it works, I guess. I'm not a distributor. But that just seems kind of dumb. You know what I mean? It just seems kind of dumb. But to people who sing Bambi the Reckoning today, tomorrow, this week, next week, have fun. Have fun with it. Sure, it's gonna be probably a little cheesy, little low budgety, but that's how these movies have to be. You can't have a Final Destination type movie. You can't have like a Halloween Ends type movie. You can't have those movies from Jagged Edge. You're kind of stuck with Winnie the Pooh like movies. Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey 2, Peter Pan. And I hear this movie gets serious, and I don't think people are gonna like that. I do not think people will like that. Especially with how many people dogged on Peter Pan for it being too serious for a Peter Pan horror movie. I hear that this movie pulls at the heartstrings. I don't think people will like that. But I hope this acts as a lesson to never use seismic again. To release it in more theaters next time. To not release it on the same day as a blockbuster. But anyway, that's about it. See you whenever. Bye.